Good afternoon. I wanted to do another update for you on the winter greenhouse here in northwestern Missouri. Today is November 20th, and all of our hardy and moderately hardy crops are still alive and growing very well. Just a few weeks ago, I did a video kind of like this, and I'll put an iCard link here so that you can see the growth change over the course of 2 weeks. It does get down into the 30s at night here. The greenhouse is typically staying 37 to 45 degrees depending on the wind chill and our overnight temperatures. And stuff is really thriving out here. I'm pretty impressed with it. This Napa cabbage here has shown the most growth, I think, in the last couple of weeks. They were pretty little when we put them in there. I'm not going to do an entire breakdown of all of the varieties of plant. I am overdue to get out here to harvest and make some meals. My chart is showing a little bit of, I don't like the cold on it, but not bad. You can see it more on the leaves closer to that sidewall and towards the interior of the greenhouse. The leaves look a lot better. That's because the cold air on that sidewall. I've got air moving somewhere. Sorry, squirrel. You can see the plastic moving quite a bit as the wind's blowing. I've got somewhere that air is able to get in between those two layers, and that's why it's moving like that. Anyway, I will look into that later. Just going to do a quick walk through this cilantro. I didn't know how much to grow. I have cilantro coming out of my ears. We only use a little bit. I probably have got 9 or 10 plants there. I can't keep up with it. I'm going to freeze dry some and try to give that away to friends and family in the area. Lots and lots of kale. I know this is only November and our coldest part of our season isn't here yet, but I've got to tell you, I am pretty impressed with this. Yes, all of these hardy plants would continue to grow in our cold weather, but the daytime temperatures in the greenhouse are 90 to 100 degrees on a sunny day, and they're 8 to 12 degrees warmer on a cloudy, partly cloudy day. They're getting more heat during the day, and they're growing faster. Little bit of damage on the beets. They're still doing well. I need to harvest. Yeah, I keep mentioning that. Celery is really coming in. We're going through a lot of the celery with the leaves that we're taking off of all these other plants, the secondary edibles, and it's wonderful in with that stir-fry mix. So here in another month, I'm hoping that we're going to have more celery to go with everything else. More of this kale. If you are close to us, friends or family, and you're watching this video and you want kale for Thanksgiving, let me know. I've got a bunch here that needs to come out. The spinach is starting to look like something. I have just a couple of holes that did not germinate that we need to re-sow. More stuff that needs to come out. Just not enough time of the day. I'm behind. The onions are going to come out. I will likely finish off this bed with new spinach seeds. The black soldier flies are still alive in there. I'm going to do a video on that another day. I won't talk about them today. This box here, we had all of the frost sensitive plants that died last week when the outside temperature got to 6 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees inside the greenhouse. We lost the beans, we lost the Malabar spinach. We had a gourd that we were growing, an edible gourd we were growing to try. All of that has been wiped out, and I've got another 10-foot section here that we're going to replant probably a turnip, and collards. I think it's going to go in here. I keep saying I'm going to reseed the radish. Haven't got around to it. Still intend on doing it. And with a little bit of free space that we have in different areas of the box, I'm going to do some carrots. Probably over there. Not a lot of room there, but we don't eat carrots a whole lot, so I think it'll be fine. Thanks for taking the time to watch. If you're still here at this point of the video, if you would please take the time to rate the video. Let us know how we're doing and what you think of the content that we're providing. The greenhouse is doing well. I am happy with the progress of the greenhouse so far. I have been compiling notes on the lessons that I have learned from a greenhouse in general, and more specifically our heat sink greenhouse. Within the next month, we should be coming out with that video for you to see. I'm very happy with our results so far. We have a lot of food out here growing, and I believe that we're going to be able to continue to do this all winter long. Thanks for watching. Happy gardening.